Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this video today is the blue set of acrylics that I put on myself before I went away on holiday. So I hope you really enjoy this video. It is very disorganised, very higgledy-piggledy, a lot of faffing. But I will show you some nail prep. There I'm just showing you the chunks of skin that I like to chew off myself. Oh, total abuser to my own skin I am. I like to chew at it, gnaw at it, pick at it. I'm terrible. But yeah, I'll show you a bit of nail prep. Using some sanitizer and deodorant spray from NTS. I will link everything in the description box below. And there's my little Muttley Jacko that likes to knock the camera all the time. He always wants my attention when I'm trying to do my nails for some reason. I think he just knows. So yeah, I'm going to spray my hands with the spray, get them all nice and clean. Take a lint-free wipe and just get off any excess moisture. And then I will get my cuticle pusher and give that a quick spray and clean off. And then I will just use the cuticle pusher just to push back my cuticles. And then I'll use that scraping tool on the other side just to get under that skin and just take off any dirt that's under there. So I'll do the rest of my fingers and then we'll come back. Okay, so I've done that, so now I'm just going to spray. I think I completely missed it. Spray the brush and give them a bit of a dust off. See what's going on before I get the e-file out. This is my new e-file from Melody Susie. It's the Scalemander, I think it's called. Scalemander. That's what my dad bought for me because I kept whinging about my other little nail drill. Because it was on its way out. The motor kept revving on it, so I think it was doying on me. But yeah, this is the best thing ever. I love it. So I already did the one side of my nails, so now I'm just going down the other side and just getting off any extra bits of skin that are there. I have sped this part of the video up, because otherwise you'll be here all day. You know, the video is 38 minutes long after all, so I think that's long enough. Okay, so now that's done, I'm just get some more spray on the brush and give them another wipe over, get off all that dust. And these are the tips that I'll be using. They're from NTS. They're the long stiletto precision tips. I can never say that word. But yeah, these tips are amazing. I love them. Really highly recommend getting these. And I'll also be using their nail glue as well. So I've already sized up my tips. I have filed off the wings a little bit so they're a bit thinner. And you just literally, you only need a little bit of glue. So I'm just getting off all the excess. And a little bit on the edge of the nail tip, not nail. Camera kept focus on everything else, didn't it? So yeah, got a bit on there, and you just line it up, make sure it's straight, or as straight as possible anyway. Hold it down. That's it. And then just hold the wings down a little, just to make sure they're completely stuck down. Job done. So we'll stick the rest on. And there we go. So now we're going to cut them down into the size I want. As you can see on my little finger, I've got a cut on it, and that was because I got some little tiny nail clippers out and pulled off a piece of skin. It was doing my head in. So don't do that. Couldn't decide how long I wanted them, so I just went for there. And even then, that was still too long for me. So I think they do come down a bit more. I thought if I start off longer, at least then I can trim them down to where I want them, and making sure they're all the same length and stuff after. So yeah, I put the other hand on as well and lined them all up, making sure they're all the same sort of length, and give them a little bit of a shape up so they're all roughly the same. I'm not very good at shaping, I will admit. I'm terrible. But, you know, it is a learning curve for me still. You know, I qualified, I think it was last September I qualified in acrylic application. And I've not done many sets. This is like my 13th set on a person. But this is my first set recording it on a real person, if that makes sense. It's the first time I've recorded it on a real hand. Otherwise it's all been on my practice hand. So I'm just wiping over my hands now, because I have buffed the natural nail bed with a buffer. Just getting rid of all the dust. And we'll be using Neo Nails, Prep Dehydrator and Acid-Free Primer. I've not had acrylics on for ages as well, so I'm a bit all fingers and thumbs at the moment. As you can tell by my application of this, I'm just slapping it on and hoping for the best. I am a little bit neater when it comes to the primer. So you just do one coat of that, and then with the acid-free primer, I'll do 2 coats of this, but I'll only film doing one. Okay, so now that second coat is on. This is the monomer that I use from Glitter Bells. It's the odorless monomer that needs to be cured under a UV LED lamp. And I'll be using Neo Nails Crystal Clear Acrylic for my base layer and obviously for capping at the end. You just need a real thin layer of this, nothing too thick. It is literally just so you protect your natural nails from the colours that you're putting down, because obviously the colours I'm using are very pigmented, so you don't want to put too much down, otherwise your nails will end up bulky at the end. Okay, so I've done the clear base layer on all my nails now. So as you can see, they're not too thick. They are still really thin. And the acrylic colours is in the navy. These are all from the NTS Dreamcatcher acrylic system. So I will leave links to everything in the description box below. And this is from Phoenix Glitters. Really pretty these are. Blue lilac shards. They are amazing. Highly recommend getting some of them. So this was the inspo that I did. You know, that I wanted on my nails. So kind of following it, but not fully. So there will be bits that I cut out, just so it's, because otherwise this video is going to be over an hour long. It's crazy the length of the video. There is a lot of faffing and things going on. Put it this way, in this video I make a right pig's ear of everything. Oh dear. The marble goes wrong. The ombres were okay in the end. But yeah, I give it a good go. But yeah, I'll just let you watch. I'll leave you in peace and just let you watch the video. Okay? I will speak to you a bit later on. Enjoy it, guys. Okay, so as you can see with this ombre, I make a right pig's ear of it. I faff a lot, and yeah, because I did the dark blue first to try and get that cuticle area sorted, I forgot how pigmented it was, and then trying to do the light blue over the top of it, yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare. But with a bit of faffing, a bit of patience, we got there in the end. So yeah, I'll let you watch how I sort it out. Okay, so on this marble we're using In the Navy as my base layer, and then the blue underneath it is Mystique. And then the top left is Bluebell, I think it was. And then the bottom one's Pastel Blue. So we're just going to get all the wet beads on the nail and swirl it around. And again, make a pig's ear of it. So yeah, I'll just let you watch this and cringe while I do it, because I make a total mess of it. I try my best, but I do make a mess of it. So yeah, I'll speak to you shortly. Yeah, it didn't look too bad there until I turned my nail over a bit more and I realised that whole side of my nail wasn't covered. So now what I'm going to try and do is patch it up and somehow link it up into the other bit of the marble. But yeah, I'll just let you watch. Didn't help as well that I didn't have my brush into a point. That is the key, is making sure your brush is in a point. Watching the video back after, that's what I realised I did wrong. I didn't swirl my brush into the nice thin point that I usually get it at. Instead I just wiped it flat. Bloody idiot that I am. But oh well, it didn't turn out too bad, as you will see in a little bit. After all my faffing and poking and prodding and blending, and yeah, it didn't turn out too bad. It could have been worse, I suppose. So yeah, at this point I was getting worried that I was doing it a bit too thick. So I pat it down a little and then chuck some of them blue lilac shards on, because I was just getting frustrated that it wasn't going right. So now on the ring finger, I've already put a bit of the pastel blue down and got that cuticle area neat-ish. And now I'm going to try and do another ombre. So trying to ombre these two colours together was quite difficult actually. Well, I found it difficult on myself. When I did it on the practice hand, it was easy. And trying to do it on myself was really hard. I think it's because I was doing it all ass backwards. I was in such a rush to try and get them on and get them done, but I wasn't thinking about which colour should go down first, and yeah, I just made it an absolute shambles of it. Then the video probably cuts out in a second because my sister rings me and I didn't realise at the time, so it will cut out. And that nail is now done. And then it cuts out for the last finger as well because she rings me back and I don't answer. But there is a video at the end of how they looked once I capped them in clear and finished filed them and added some crystals. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'm very sorry it's very faffy and very disorganised, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, I will see you very soon. Take care and stay safe. Bye!